Hello everybody, James Rink here. I want to do a video update. I've got a few things I wanted to discuss. The first one is basically Jay Essex is on the line with me, and back in December, well really about 6 months ago, we went to Orlando to investigate the HG6 facility, which is an alleged underground facility with Ben Murphy. And at that time, Ben has claimed that he's had multiple attacks on his life. And it has come to my attention just recently that Ben has some kind of he says he has a laceration in his aorta, which I guess would be like a cut in his heart. And the doctors give him 2 months to live. He says that he can barely get up out of bed, barely breathe. I asked him if he wanted to talk, and he said he just can't even do that. And he doesn't even have a caregiver. He should be in the hospital right now. He doesn't have insurance. He was about to be evicted. And so he is in a really bad situation. We're trying to figure out, I asked Jay what might be going on. And Jay, you think that possibly he was some kind of fight? I don't know. I haven't talked to him about the specifics behind that yet. But that's a good question to get to. Okay. Now, Ben just wrote me. He said,
yeah, I don't know that he got in the fight. I was asking, I was asking you if he got in the fight. But see, what confuses, the thing that would be confusing about that is I'm seeing a blade go into him, and this is not a normal-looking blade, and it's very clean, very surgical, very sharp. And then I'm seeing a scar that's. I'm seeing scar tissue where it healed over, where it happened, and it's very
right.
small. So whatever happened was almost surgical. I don't know. I'm kind of wondering what happened. If this is something that happened to him a long time ago in a knife fight, or in a fight, or
he just messaged me. He says that he got shot. One bullet nicked his heart. I don't know when that was. And then he says, I already have scars impacting my chest through Muay Thai. Do you know? Did I say that right?
I guess. Sounds good to me.
And some fighters get aortic scarring. Some get enlarged hearts. So I guess this is associated with his boxing days or his Muay Thai. And he's probably going to kill me for saying that wrong. But anyway.
Yeah, Ben's awesome, man.
Okay.
Ben's awesome.
Okay. So I guess it sounds like it was a pre-existing condition that maybe just finally, I don't know. What do you think? Do you think maybe was this?
I don't know. I'm seeing a silver. I'm seeing a silver blade that does. I'm seeing it. It is not. It is not a normal blade. It is the design of it and everything. I'm looking right at the damn thing. It's very sharp, very high silver. Okay, it's got thickness. It's thick. It's not just like it's not like a surgery knife. Oh, this is weird. I don't know, but I know it happened a while ago because the reason why I know that is because I'm seeing a scar tissue where where something happened, where something went in, but it does not look like a bullet. It's not a bullet hole. It's a fine cut.
So it's a fine cut.
It might have even happened to him in a hospital. I don't know.
Maybe a complication through a surgery,
or something happening in a hospital to him. I don't know. Honestly, I can't tell you.
Yeah. Okay.
You know how my brain keeps changing, getting bigger, and everything else, and I phase in and out. I have days where I get knocked out almost the whole day.
Yeah. Okay.
But I do see that blade very very clear, and I see the wound having healed over, and it's a slit. A gunshot is like a big hole, and this is a slit. So this is different.
All right. Well, what I'm going to do, I'm asking Ben if we can get him on the line. Oh, okay. Ben just writes, he says, it'll have to be a little later. I got blood coming up, and I'm in the bathroom. So we'll just...
Yeah, he's not doing good.
he doesn't even have a caregiver taking care of him. He doesn't want his girlfriend there because okay, so I'm going to tell him.
He feels himself going, so he.
Okay. Well, what I'm going to do is I've already talked. Do you know who Jef Harvey is?
Who?
Jef Harvey.
Jef Harvey. It rings a bell or something.
Well, he's with JeffTech.net, and he's like a holistic. I don't want to use the word healer.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Well, there's all kinds of healing. Hell, musicians are healers, you know.
Well, okay. Well, the point is that Jeff has this. He sells this stuff. It's called H2O3 water, and he claims it's some kind of supercharged water. So I'm going to try to get some of that to Ben, and we're also I'm going to try to get Ben on an all juicing diet for the next couple of weeks anyway. To help build up his health. Is there any other?
He needs to be hospitalized right now.
Well, he says he doesn't have insurance. I mean, I don't know. You think he would get some kind of coverage? Government? Was it Medicaid?
Yeah, our government. They suck. The government used to mean something in the early days. Now it's just it's the public enemy number one is the government. And its affiliates. There's got to be some way to get him into a hospital. Hell, he ought to just go in there and just go into the emergency room and just stay there. With him spewing blood, spitting blood out, they'll take him in.
Yeah. Well, apparently, he told me that he didn't even have money for his rent. He doesn't have money for food. He's so fucking broke. I guess he was living paycheck to paycheck before he got sick, and then he wasn't even sure what he was going to do. And then apparently somebody slipped him $600 today. I don't know. I think it was probably maybe one of his neighbors. I didn't ask him specifically. I think he even knows where it came from. So I guess he's got some, at least help him for a while. But yeah, and it's bad. But hopefully we can help him out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and donate the money because I think it's like $400 to get all the stuff that he needs. I'm going to go donate it. But if anybody would like to help Ben out,
it's a just cause.
Yeah, I'm going to set up, I'm not sure, it's maybe a PayPal account or a fundraiser account. I'm not really sure how I haven't investigated what the best approach is. Maybe I should just set up a PayPal link.
Yeah.
And then go from there. But
sounds good.
So I wanted to mention that. So please, if you want to help out, just the link will be in the video once we get all the details ironed out. But I guess that takes us into the next thing that's going on, which is the event on the 24th of August. I know, Jay, of course, on your profile, you've been advertising it, but I wanted to give the listeners of my show an opportunity to come to Atlanta to meet up with me and you. So could you give out the details of what's going on?
Yeah. August 2nd and August 3rd, where I cut the videos that I put on YouTube. It's the Holcomb Bridge, HOLCOMB, Holcomb Bridge Park. It's a Chattahoochee River Park. It's 4300 Holcomb Bridge Road, and from 11 to 1, Saturday, August 2nd, and Sunday, August 3rd. I'll be just hanging around meeting people to talk to them about what it's like to get cranked up, what's going on, different things. And then August 24th.
And I'm not going to be at the August 2nd one. So but
you'll be at the August 24th. And by the way, James will be doing some aggressions and stuff there for people who want to get that done, which is very good, especially getting rid of issues in the tissues. The mind is a powerful thing, and when you have stuff hanging over from past lives, whether it's your energy you haven't had a past life, or if it's your physical body's DNA you haven't had a past life issues, James can help you with that. But it's the main event is August 24th. It's at the Center for Enlightened Learning, I believe is the name of it. That's pretty bad. I can't remember exactly what it is. The Center for Enlightened Learning. That's what it is. It's 760 Roswell Road, Old Roswell Road, and it's in Atlanta. It's real close. It's in Roswell, real close to the Old Roswell Road. It's easy to find. If you just go to spiritualsymposiums.com, plural, or go to jayessex.com, Jay Essex, like in England.com, then you'll be able to see what's going on. You'll be able to get there.
Well, so basically, I'm going to go there to interview some of the people that you, or is it you, or?
Yeah. See, I'm going to go into them, crank them up, and we're going to make appointments. So that I'm going to go into people and just not do a full blown crank up, because if we're doing this, I'm doing this very cheap. It's like $65 for the pineal and $55 for the crown, or $110 for both of them. And I'm going to go in and take those parts of your brain and crank them up, and then people can feel it and see and think what's, and understand what's going on, and then after I'm done, then they'll go in another room that's already set up for you, James, and then you can give them a non-biased interview about what happened, what do you think, how do you feel about it. That'll give them the chance to speak their piece. And those people that want to, that sign the waiver or release form, we're going to put it on YouTube so other people can know. What I do is a very real thing, and I'm the only thing that actually can do this, period. Not like yay me, that doesn't matter. I'm no better than dirt. But the thing is, it's real, it's happening, and it's time for more people to get cranked up. So I'm taking more of an initiative to get this done. I'm telling them I'm in a process right now of loading up 3 new videos I did today, and one of them, it has to do about how you can just take a string, and I ask you to do it a week ahead of time, to put a string around your head, not leather or something that can shrink, just a string. Put it around your head and tie it, but tie it loose enough to where it goes down over your head easily. And then, after having done that, wait about a month and a half after I crank you up, if you even wait that long, and see if that string will even go down over your head. I mean, your skull and brain grow. Your brain grows, your skull grows to keep up with it. It's a fact. It happens. Your DNA changes. Your brain gets bigger. You get stronger. You have more fortitude in your body. I've actually gotten to the point where with some people, when they make an appointment for the intensive consultation with the free energy enhancement work, before I can do the enhancement work, if they have a problem like this one lady just a little while ago, her atlas was off canter. And I told her about it right away, and she said, yeah, I got a problem with it. And I said, from a wreck or something? She goes, yeah. And I said, so I just went in there, and I literally, with energy, cracked it, bent it, adjusted it. And she was having giggles about it. She said, that's never happened, and she does, healing work herself. But it's time for people to wake up and get stronger. I mean, it's the spiritual movement is a little bit late. We're behind time, and it's time for things to get cranked up a little bit as far as the movement itself. It's time for more people to wake up. So what I'm doing, I'm proving every way I can, without the money to pay for super expensive DNA testing and MRIs and stuff like that this is real. When I go into someone to make them stronger, they get stronger. When the solar plexus or oriented energy, they still get stronger. It's harder for them to understand, but they can. Their gut feeling is stronger, it happens quicker, and they have a whole lot more faith in it.
Okay, thank you, Jay. Well, we're all excited to come out and meet you, and I'll be happy to meet you as well. Anybody who can make it, again, that's in Atlanta, Georgia. Again, August 24th, a Saturday?
Yep.
Or the 23rd?
No, the 24th.
Okay.
August 24th, and it's from 11 to 4.
All right. And again, go to spiritualsymposiums.com. Is there anything else we need to go over about that?
No, that's it. It's going to be fun. I mean,
right.
people walk away just like, okay, what happened?
Yeah. Well, we were talking on the phone earlier about Spartacus because I don't know even what that brought that up, and I thought that was interesting. I just wanted to mention that because I've had people tell me throughout the years that that I worked with Spartacus or I was Spartacus, and I don't necessarily think I was Spartacus. But then you claim that you might have been Spartacus. So
no,
who's
there's no might and there's no claim. I just was. It was one of my lives. I remember it. But like I said, when you mentioned that this other person that thought he was, and I of course immediately knew not. But then I also saw that you were there, and then that's when I was just had earlier explained to you that like me and everyone else there, just about you were a slave too, but you were incredibly intelligent and you were extremely diplomatic, and you actually helped the guy who ran the thing, whatever it was.
So I was a slave, and I worked for somebody who ran some kind of.
You were owned by the guy that owned all of us, but you were like a right-hand man at the same time, where you literally, your brains orchestrated all kinds of stuff that he did within there. You organized everything, how it happened, different events that happened. You organized them. Although you were a slave, you weren't treated like one because you did so much to help them. And then when the revolt happened and the wheel broke loose, you did get out and you went somewhere. Then you went to Greece, and then you went someplace with a LAT something or other in it, and then you went to some other place that's got an H in it. That's all. I mean, I can't see the words, but you got free and you took off, and because you were smart. And you were very intelligent, but you're also very good in talking with people and getting the words across. So you got right into some kind of business or something or other. You were well respected in the community, and if anybody would have said you were a slave, they would have just been laughing.
Okay, well, I guess that's a positive story. And the person who told me that he thought he was Spartacus was Tommy Wise. I don't know. And I interviewed him on March 1st, 2012, and where I regressed him, and we went to a reptilian base, but I don't know. Maybe he was with us at that time.
Well, see, also, you can be aware of things happening in another life. You can go to it's possible to go to the what they call the Akashic records. It's an energy field you go into as energy. And you can actually feel another life, and it's a lot like being there. And so I remember doing the same thing with John the Baptist, and that was when I first was waking up, and I looked at it, and because I looked through, it's like looking through the back of his head, because I looked through it that way for a little while, for I don't know, probably a couple of weeks or something. I thought I was probably John the Baptist. It just didn't quite feel right, and then the more I went through it, found out I wasn't. I was there. I remember seeing JC's face when he was going down there to get baptized by John, and I was there, but I wasn't John. But I was looking at JC through John's eyes as energy. But I was like a step cousin or something of John the Baptist, a little kid. And then I sure 2 weeks after that, I got stabbed with a real nasty, dull blade and killed, because I was dead before JC was when JC was crucified and kept alive. I was out of body.
You said that maybe I can't give the guy's last name, but Paul might be a John the Baptist.
Yeah, he was.
Okay, well maybe we can bring Paul.
Yeah, and Paul's like us. He's Source Energy's family.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to go too much detail about Paul without his permission, but I wanted to also mention that when I was younger, I had a vision. I saw Jesus on the cross. Do you think that might have been a past life bleed over, or do you think maybe I was just remote viewing, astral experience?
Actually, I'm seeing you in a robe.
Was that like one of the apostles?
It's like you were in the Roman. It's like you in a Roman. you weren't in the Roman government, but you were like royalty in the Roman area. I mean, whatever, in Rome, you were some kind of royalty. You were aware of JC. I'm trying to see. You saw him in a big area where he was being condemned or something, and then you shook your head, turned around, and walked away, and that was the last time you saw him. And you were above the ground. You were like in the top of a building or something.
Yeah. Wow.
And he was on the ground, on like a little podium or something.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Well, yeah. Yeah, so I guess this is probably a good place to stop. I didn't want to make this too long, so is there anything else we need to cover?
Yeah. Awesome.
Are we done here?
Yeah. You got a big eye.
All right. Well, again, if you want to learn more about what I do, visit supersoldiertalk.com. There's a lot more content than these videos. I mean, there's just so much information on that blog. Additionally, I encourage you to visit neologicaltech.com to get a NeoCube, to learn how to meditate and to help integrate yourself. Again, of course, meditation is one of the keys of raising your vibrational frequency high enough so that you can access your higher self and break free from the archons and this whole mind control grid. And again, also visit spiritual symposiums and support Jay and his work. He's been a blessing not only to me but so many other people. So I guess we'll just leave it there. And once again, thank you, Jay, and we'll until next time. Stay in tune.
Thanks, big guy. It'll be a party, man.
Bye, everyone.
I'll see you soon.